Hi, thanks for joining me today. This is my next post in my series of blog posts about how women can keep themselves in the game, how we can avoid undercutting ourselves like we tend to do, unfortunately. This point is about how you phrase what you're saying. There's a term called gravitas, and that's when you're saying a statement but you ask it in a tone that resembles a question. So, for instance, I think this was a really good idea, where you kind of go up in your tone at the end of the sentence. It insinuates it's kind of questionable. And when you talk in those types of, when you use this tone in your statements, it comes across as you're not quite sure of what you're saying, that you might have a little bit of a hesitation in saying it, which then indicates to the person that's listening to you that you don't have full confidence in what you're saying. Now, of course, there's times where you can do this, but overall, we tend to do this a lot more than we think. I was recently talking to a senior leader, and when she pointed this out to me, I was thinking, I don't think I really do that. But as soon as she pointed that to my attention, I started noticing it more. And I noticed it in myself personally way more than I thought I was doing. So just calling this to your attention is my goal here in this post. And I hope by listening to seeing this that you're going to take it away, and maybe it'll call some attention to how you phrase your statements. Because chances are you might be doing this a little more than you think. And again, sometimes it's fine, but in certain situations, so for instance in meetings or in roundtable settings or conference calls or things like that, you probably don't want to do that a whole lot, because the person is going to be thinking that you're not sure of what you're saying, and that's the last thing you want to do, is come across as not having any confidence in what you're telling them, especially if these meetings are virtual. So if the people can't see you when you're talking to them, a lot of what they take away is based off of your tone and the way you say it to them, because that's all they have to go off of. So if you're constantly phrasing things in a question format, it's going to make them think that you're completely unconfident in what you're doing. So this is just a good point to take away. I hope it calls attention to it, and maybe you'll notice it and be able to put a stop to it. Thanks for watching.